Hello, Magic family of Tesla podcast. Here again with a new episode. Today, talking about this anxiety that people feel many times for eating, this craving state that sometimes people cannot control. And today, we're going to talk with Tom Pellegrini about how we can control these cravings for eating. Hi, Tom. Welcome.
Hello, Patricia. Good day.
Good day. Such a pleasure to have you here again, to see you again, and that's your podcast. And it's fascinating the subject today because how can it be possible to like
Hang on,
change
hang on,
the
hang on.
the way
We have
we can feel about food? I
we
mean,
have we have some background noise. I can't quite hear you, Patricia. We have to negate that background noise. There's music in the background. There's too much noise. I cannot hear you. I'm sorry.
let's see if the director can stop the music, please. Jose, can we stop the music?
Debería estar ahí, debería estar ahí contigo. Ustedes se tienen que escuchar mutuamente.
Okay, but he's listening too much the audio, this the music. So okay,
I just can't hear you. We'll start over.
better now. We're live. We're on live right now.
I understand.
You cannot hear me?
Very little. Very little. There's so much
Oh,
background noise.
Eso es
um,
tú de los
Jose,
audífonos.
can you please take the music out so we can see if it works better? Okay, what about now?
That's perfect. Okay, let's start over. Here we go.
Okay. Okay, so I was telling our community here that how is it possible that scalar energy can interfere or improve when people have these cravings for eating, this anxiety. Let's talk about that today.
Okay. All right. Scalar energy. What is that? It's the energy from the sun and the stars. It's corrective intelligence, corrective energy. I'm working with scalar energy instruments that broadcast that intelligence. And I've done this before. I'm going to demonstrate how powerful these instruments are and how these instruments can broadcast corrective intelligence, corrective information. I'm holding in my hand a light bulb. When I pass that light bulb by the instrument, there's so much energy it will illuminate the light bulb. Now, that's a type of corrective intelligence energy that we have that will enter into a person. Now, what do I mean by that? If we send the corrective intelligence, the proper scalar energy into a person, many times people no longer have food cravings. People no longer have a desire for junk food or sugar or candy bars for that matter. So in practice, I'm working with photographs of people. I only work with photographs, and I place a photograph inside the instrument, and the instrument will have a download of corrective intelligence, of corrective light into their quantum field. Now, in so doing, I instruct energy, I instruct the intelligence to go into people by way of photographs, and I'm going to demonstrate. I'm holding in my hand a photograph of leptin. Okay? Leptin acts as an appetite suppressant. It's a hormone. And when I work hand in hand with a photograph of leptin that communicates with my photograph, what we have is a download of information, corrective information of leptin entering into my quantum field. Now, that is a process in which we're able to influence my desire for food. So keep in mind, our fat metabolism program is not per se a weight reduction program. It's a program of corrective intelligence in which we download hormones, neurotransmitters, various type of enzymes into the quantum field. It's all instructional, and in so doing, if I am being treated for leptin, I no longer have the desire for food. It suppresses my appetite. That in and of itself might help people lose weight. I can't guarantee that. But this is the nature of scalar energy, in which we're working with photographs, and those photographs are downloaded by way of light into the quantum field.
Tom, if leptin in blood is directly proportional to also the adipose tissue that we have, right?
Right.
So people, if it's more fat, it's more leptin. It's
Yes.
proportional. So how do you like how can we get the exact measure that we need,
You,
because it's a proportion with the fat in our body of with the leptin.
you're right. Now that's with the chemical, and that's what you're trying to strive with the chemical. This is non physical, there's no chemicals here. So I allow energy, this divine intelligence, to decide what type of level, what amount of leptin or any other enzyme that we need. So I don't control that outcome. The energy controls that outcome. See, this is what distinguishes my work with that of any other physical session or a physical modality. I work with information. I don't work with chemicals. I don't work with any physical matter. And in so doing, I'm sending corrective information, corrective intelligence to a person. So, this point in this new science, there's no way that I can guarantee or measure the accretion of leptin. I can't do that.
So what can people expect once they are receiving this treatment in terms of losing weight or in terms of reducing the anxiety for eating? What is what they can expect once
Yeah.
they take this program?
But most people have mentioned that their appetite is suppressed with the fat metabolism program, and that ultimately their eating habits change. They no longer have cravings for junk food. So that in and of itself should lead to a weight loss or some type of a, what I would say, reproportioning of the body. Keep in mind, all of my work is informational. So these are the testimonies that are coming in, and people are telling us that it changes their attitude of food. Many people no longer have a desire for sweets or junk food. It's that simple.
And this is so important because, in fact, when I work in biotic coding with overweight, we have to go very much to the brain, to reprogram the brain, and scalar energy is working on this brain waves. It's also where it comes the like the main order to the rest of the organs in order to do something or not do it. So if we are receiving this scalar energy and this is balancing our brain waves, it's also and also balancing the hormones way I mean level, then I guess that's the way it helps to have a state of balance that it will allow you to maybe just eat the what you need and not with the anxiety that you would do it if you are not in balance in your brain.
Right? This is the key. We are reprogramming the brain. We're doing that with the right types of enzymes. We're able to reprogram the chakras or our thinking. So this is not a physical process. Here's another example. I'm holding in my hand a fatty acid, linoleic acid. Okay, this helps many people feel fuller. That once we impart this acid, linoleic acid, into people, they have this feeling that they're satiated, that they don't need to eat any more food, that they feel that they've had a full meal. So that reduces their food intake. Okay. It's also considered that this might serve to decrease body fat. So when I place linoleic acid side by side my photograph, the two force fields, the two energy fields communicate. And in so doing, I'm downloading the corrective intelligence of the fatty acid into me. The upshot, the result is that it suppresses my appetite, and that in many cases it will help to decrease body fat in some people. So our measures are not chemical, our measures are always instructional, instructing a photograph of a micronutrient, in this case linoleic acid, to enter into my quantum field and to instruct, to provide the corrective intelligence for me to suppress my food intake and then perhaps to help metabolize fat.
That's awesome, Tom. As usual, this is a great information, very helpful for people that is looking other options. I always tell people that even any diet that you do, if you are not changing the unconscious program that is drive you to eat, that is giving you the anxiety for eating, your there is no diet that could work anymore.
Exactly. This is mind over matter. That's what's so important about the fat metabolism program. We don't work with chemicals. Chemicals are fine, but I'd rather work with light, which is a first principle. Light controls everything. Scalar light will send instructions into us to reduce our food intake, to have that feeling of being satisfied with natural food and not craving sweets or junk food, to stimulate the body to hopefully metabolize or break down fat. All of that serves as instructional energy. We're not working with chemicals. And this is the advance of the advancement of my work with this informational energy.
Awesome. Well, is if people is interested in taking this program, is like in a specific program for this, or they take the general,
Now, if people want to concentrate on their food cravings and reduce their food cravings, try the fat metabolism program.
the
Again,
metabolism program.
that's
Okay,
correct.
that is
That's correct.
available at the website. In the website,
Correct.
scarelight.com.
That's correct. And
Right.
again, it's a new approach to fat metabolism, not with chemicals, not with food intake, but sending the corrective intelligence to reduce our appetite and to encourage people to eat healthful foods.
And for how long it is recommendable to take this program, Tom?
We work with people on a month by month basis, so we let people decide how long they need it. It's really entirely up to them. People are different, so I can't give a standard answer.
Okay, well, then they have to try and see how it works. And this is the metabolism program, and it's available at the website, scatterlight.com. And this is all for today at Tesla Podcast. Thank you so much, Tom.
Thank you, Patricia. Always a pleasure.
Yes, and same. And see you in the next episode. Bye bye.